Promises on climate regulations in the global north ring empty when all companies affected by them have to do is find a country somewhere needing financial boost and with great exploitation potential. Nowhere is this more evident than in the Okavango, where under cover of COVID-19, oil and gas are rushing to cash in on what they suspect is the last great fossil fuel find.
The carbon emissions emitted through this project itself is equivalent to 1/6 of the world's remaining carbon budget.
Already Southern Africa is experiencing record temperature hikes and severe water shortages, more than other regions on the planet.
Striking oil here could be worth billions of dollars, but it is one of the world's climate change hotspots.
As the world gets warmer, this zone will get warmer than anywhere else in Africa. Do you see the irony of exploring for oil in this very spot?
I think the oil is where you find it.
This Canadian-based oil company is not just harming the land, resources, and the environment in that area, but also the people.
Andreas Mawano's family can't sleep at night, can't rest through the wailing sirens and the floodlights at night. They said they are looking for oil here, he says, and worrying about the land. The land, he says, an oil firm took from them.
Next seller from Mekaki. Next over from Mekas Entekase, Neti Captain of Mekase, ele work agree, ele come suk di wire. Now later ele say ele here now the mense wat in nave en te werk laat ele kom werk.
Brickon Africa came into the area without any kind of consultation with the local people at all. Put up their drill site inside the mango field of a local resident, but had done this on the say-so and authority of the governor. The problem is that legally the governor has no say-so in the expropriation of land.
Not far from the rig, a sensitive water system flows into the Okavango River and into one of the world's last wild spaces, the Okavango Delta. Environmentalists and scientists told us Namibia should focus on renewables and not risk a polluting industry they say is dying.
What Brickon Africa will leave, or the state that Brickon Africa will leave Namibia in when they are done drilling for oil, it's not going to be their business anymore, because they have gotten what they came here for, and the rest will be left to Namibia to deal with. It will be left up to the Namibian government to make sure that people have medical care after water poisoning, food poisoning from all these oil spills. It will be left up to the Namibian government to create more employment after the tourist industry in the Okavango Delta shuts down. It will be left up to the Namibian government to deal with all the endangered species that we will have down there because of these oil spills. The list goes on.
As a Canadian, this is blatantly shameful, and this isn't the first time North American-based corporations have exploited land and resources of countries in the South.
That is why this Friday we join with other climate strikers around the world in demanding a moratorium on all new fossil fuel projects. Children have the right to a future on a habitable and healthy planet, whether they live in Frankfurt, Houston, Rundu, Vancouver, or London.
One way you can help us put pressure on our government as the international community is by helping us sign our petitions, by creating awareness and sharing our content about what is currently happening in the Okavango Delta, and also just reading through what is available on the internet and just taking part in any way that you can in helping us stop what Brickon Africa is about to do in the Okavango Delta.